seminars, do they have any lawyers that help?
No.
People that,
Well,
No.
Carl Weber does though.
Yes, but he's on the board. He's
Right.
not a DSC lawyer for
Right.
that matter. In
well,
fact,
not for them, but just a lawyer who would
Oh,
help.
local ones? Yeah, and Chad is one of the other ones.
And I think they've been trying to accumulate a list of local attorneys to make
Oh,
referrals to.
give recommendations to every
Yeah.
else, yeah, I
Yeah.
think that is true. They do have that.
But what I started to say is if a lawyer without experience, it would take hours and hours and hours of research, pulling
Reading that book.
sample forms and cutting and pasting and tweaking and drafting and redrafting. And so you're gonna have 50 hours of billable time. Whereas if you go to somebody who specializes in it, they're gonna talk to you for a half hour to find out what they need to know, maybe an hour. And they're gonna pull up their forms and they're gonna pull paragraph 27 for this need, paragraph 32 for this need. And in 3 hours, they've got your documents.
Mhm.
And so, you know, they might bill at $400 an hour instead of 200, but they're only gonna bill you 3 hours instead of 200 an hour for 25 hours.
Right.
So, and they're less likely to have stuff in there that's not gonna work. So,
So we recommend the specialized lawyer.
yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think that's about all I have.
You know, it's amazing to me though, this is no simple thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how you can just, you know, because when we went to that seminar, there's a lot to it. And in fact, I should try to pull the information on his website so you can go to it if you want to. I mean, it's
You
probably.
know, I have some printout from a lawyer that I found, and I want to say it was Ruben, but
Right,
I'm
Ruben.
not positive.
He's very
Yeah,
well
yeah.
known in Chicago for it, but we have a,
Well, they've got, and then I didn't bring my backpack with it printed out in it.
The last time they spoke, and his son was here with them, I took something about their website,
okay,
and if you go on the web, then you can download a questionnaire and fill it out and send it to them, and they'll start to put together the documents before you even meet with them, I think.
right. But I was thinking they have like information stuff about, you know, why you should consider special needs trust and all that kind of stuff, which it might also be covered in your book, so.
Oh, I got my questions.
Oh,
Was
really?
His
Oh.
questions that
Okay.
you need to answer.
Okay, okay. All right, well then you're,
So I Googled special needs trust and,
he came up,
yeah.
yeah. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, because I think he's kind of,
Well-known for that.
certainly in the state of Illinois and maybe nationally, he's
Mhm.
one of the go-to gurus.
For special needs trust, yeah.
I saw one other seminar that they put on with a woman that was similar, but she spent a lot of time talking about how to apply for and maximize like Social Security, disability, the difference between Medicaid and Medicare. And she made a recommendation that if there are a lawyer, 5 or 6 of us in the room that are thinking about getting into this area, please call me anytime that way because I want to make sure if you're doing it right. And I never, ever, ever will say no to helping another lawyer make sure they understand what they're doing in this area. But yeah, does this look like the website that you were talking about?
Yeah, it might be.
And they've got what is special needs planning, how's our firm, who is, that's all stuff, but a page about what is special needs planning.
I think it was maybe a frequently asked question thing
Okay.
about.
Now,
Hey, Mom, should I keep filming?
him looking up a
Able
website?
account, have you heard of an able account?
No, I have not.
I've heard of that, but I don't
Oh, thank
know what
you.
it is. But that might be something like the question you asked, are there other things that you,
So I had another question about what should you have together before you find a lawyer? Like you said that they had
A questionnaire.
a questionnaire that you fill out.
right,
Uh-oh. Oh, so that's not Alex.
oh, an ABLE account is an account that you can set up under the ABLE Act, where you can make annual contributions without gift tax situations. A tax-free savings account. That would be a really good discussion because the trust contributions are going to likely be
And this trust you can always add to, correct?
you can always put more fun, you mean, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure that, maybe they just passed out questionnaires at the seminar I was at.
We have one, that is the early one, so never done any extras.
You want to make them? Oh, yeah, you do.
Probably better information than this than what we used to do.
And did you?
Yeah.
I didn't with the.
There's a 30-year-old son with autism who practices since 1976. His practice is limited to special needs, legal and future planning. But I think you've got IEPs and things like that for the child, showing that there is a recognized established disability. That's good to have. Information about if they're employable, the limits on their employment, and whether they need job coaches, and what a reasonable maximum expected income is. This is information to leave for who you think is going to be in charge if you become unavailable. Through death or disability or something. So they tell people.
Mom, it's still
You
going,
can
do you
turn it
want?
off.
Okay.